Alright, now the fun part begins. I get to put it all back together. Oh, fuck. I'm telling you, once y'all do this job, this steering wheel shroud, it's annoying. You barely touch it, it falls on you, it gets in your freaking way. It's annoying. Like I said, I don't feel like removing it, so I'm just gonna leave it there. But it really does get in the way. Crap. I'm just gonna drop those there. The bolt that's gonna be a little time consuming to get to is gonna be the back one. That one's gonna be a pain in the rear. Oh, that doesn't surprise me. It's been one of those days for recording. It has been one of those days. Sorry, guys. Goodness sakes. I have to say, out of all the bolts to get to, the back one's a pain in the rear to get to. So that's the part where I'm going to stop recording so I can get that last one on. Jeez. I'm telling you, it's really a pain. I'm trying to like record for you guys, you know, help some people out there, save them some monies from having to take the crap to the shop to get it done. And it hasn't been a fun experience. I mean, just to say the least. This is it's been a freaking doozy. I'll be damned. I can actually screw it from back here. I've been having to kind of sit at on the driver's side, all on the floor, to try and screw this in. What's hard is getting a tool back there. Good God Almighty, it's difficult. OMG, I found the damn bolt. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I should also mention, it's my first time ever doing this job. Alright. That's nice and tight. Nice and tight. Nice and tight. Alright, now the fun part is getting this back in. And let me show y'all something right quick. Because I have the steering wheel all on the floor. So remember, that wire that I'm pointing at, it's got to sit up and over that clip. So this has to sit up and over on here. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to lift it. I'm going to have to move you guys because y'all are standing on top of the steering wheel. Alright. Here goes nothing. Just right here. Alright, shouldn't go anywhere else. I'm going to get my gloves on because I have a bad feeling I'm about to slice myself up again. Alright, so all I'm doing is I'm gathering all the bolts and nuts for the steering column so I can bolt it back in place. I'm telling you, this thing is annoying. Ugh, I wish y'all could I'm gonna have to show y'all what I'm talking about. This annoying part. Just won't stop. Okay, so let me go ahead and drive this up there. I did get that wire up and over that bracket. That's basically what's kind of holding this in place, which is not really good, but it'll do. Okay, here we go. Round 2. Oh my goodness. This damn thing is heavy as hell. Let's try this. More size. Yep, that worked. Oh, fudge. Where's the last bolt? Where did it fall? Alright, welcome back, guys. My other phone died, so I have to use this one. I hit everything with the impact drill, so now I'm just gonna make sure that they are nice and tight, and they are. God. Okay, after you torque down the 4 bolts, now it's time to plug everything back into this harness. I still gotta look for that baby blue clip. I don't know where that crap shot off to, so that's gonna take me some time to actually locate that clip and put it back. But while I'm doing this stuff, let's go ahead and plug this stuff back in. This blue clip, I don't know where it shot off to. It shot. Okay, so be sure you plug this connector back in, plug this one back in, push that back on. Supposed to be a big wire. Where's that wire at? Oh, and I don't know, earlier I shot one of these off. I could probably go back and look at the footage and see where it shot off to in slow motion. But yeah, I shot one of these off and I don't know where it's at. So yeah, that kind of sucks. Because that means I'm going to have to take time. I'm going to have to take time to stop what I'm doing to look for it. I remember it was the lower one. And I'm gonna move you guys. God, I'm telling y'all, this recording experience, not been good. Alright, that's one clip. And now let's go locate the other clip. Gotta put that wire back in there. So let me go ahead and do that. That's back on. This gets screwed on to here. And sorry, it's so dark. My light went out. My battery died. Okay, there we go. This bracket's gonna go right here. And there's a teeny tiny screw that gets screwed in there. There goes that. More fun stuff. The stuff for the steering wheel. Alright. Before I go any further, I gotta look for that clip, so bear with me. So I've looked all over the place. I can't find that clip. If I was a betting man, it's located somewhere in between there. I think, because I've seen the footage several times, I think it shot off, and I think it shot off in an odd direction, because it bounced off and it sounded like it hit metal, and I'm pretty sure it went back behind there. So the show must go on. I'll just order the clip when it gets here. I'll just put the clip back on. But anywho, I gotta finish this up because I am losing sunlight. So let's go ahead and finish. Pick up where we left off at. Plug this one in first. Plug this one here. If you're, oh, and then this one down below. Can y'all still see that? Yeah, just big ass wires in the way. Okay. And if you're like me and you flip that switch to off and flip that switch back to on, so everything's plugged back in on that part. Alright, before we do anything else, this wire harness, see this clip here, we're going to put that, shit, where does it go? Oh, it's gonna go all the way back up there. So this will go all the way back here, and we're gonna clip it back in. So I'm gonna get up and look on, damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it on this end. Alright, clip back in, and now we're gonna have to plug all these wires back. Alright, oh good, now y'all can see it. Alright, so this connector goes here, snaps back in. This one goes here. This one goes there. So now those are all back in. There's one more on this side up here. And here, let me show y'all. There we go. Alright. Alright guys, it's time to plug this harness back in. Is it gonna go? There it goes. Back into place. And this wire goes back here. So everything's plugged in except for the fuel door and the trunk, because I have that module right here. So I will still have to put that back on. But I believe everything else is pretty much done. So if that's the case... Oh wait, I almost forgot. I gotta put this guy back in. This is for the AC. So let me do that. Sorry, once again, it's so dark in here. My light's dead and I'm running out of sunlight. So the AC duct is put back into place. I'll have to put a screw back through there to screw it down. My AC air duct ain't going nowhere now. Now it's staying in place. So that's the screw for it. I think anything else needs screws before I put this thing back together. Take 2 more screws. I need a screw over here. And another screw there. Another screw there. I got about 3 screws left. Put that over there. Any more screws? Any more? That's gonna go with that harness. I think we can finally put the this brace back on, the steering wheel brace. There. One there. Alright, I believe all the bolts are back on. Now I just have to tighten them. I'm going to hit them with the drill. Alright, nice and snug on there. I believe that's that. So I believe, but I'm wrong. Looks like a screw goes there. It does. Yeah, let me go ahead and get that on there. Yeah. For 2 and these 3. That makes more sense. The wire goes on the back side. That's why I was having a hard time putting this back in place. Steering column. I get that. See. I'm having a bit of a problem clipping the right side in. Let's see, is there anything under here that's bothering it? I remember there's a there's a screw. It's supposed to go underneath here. Oh. And then remember, there's another screw that goes over here. Nice and snug. Clip that back in place. We are almost done putting it all back together. I swear I've probably spent more time looking for that stupid clip than I have working on this damn car. Okay guys, so I basically have everything back on, minus the fuse box, the switch for the gas tank, the trunk, and the side panel. And this is kind of giving me a hard time. Let me see. Just note, you're gonna have to line a lot of stuff up. like, shoot, you're gonna have to line a lot of stuff up. Like this, for instance, goes in that hole. You're gonna have to line up these. You're gonna have to line up these clips, these holes, but on both sides, and that's what I'm kind of dealing with right now. So, like, it looks fine here, but it may look good over here, and then it's crap on this side. Let me see. Yeah, see that big there's a big gap there. Yeah, it's a big gap right there. Look at all this space. But yet over here, it's all nice and snug. So you just gotta have to really align this up together. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right quick. Okay, I finally got it back together. You're basically gonna have to piece it like a freaking sandwich. Like, you're gonna literally grab both ends of it like a sandwich. Your right hand's gonna be on this side gripping it, and the other one, your left hand is gonna be on this side gripping down, making sure everything's lined up, and then it all snaps in place. So now we just gotta finish up this down here. Putting this switch back on, plugging it back in, pushing it back on, and then screw that on, put that back together, put a little fuse door back on, and then I believe that is it. Oh, plug the battery back up. You gotta put the negative battery terminal back on. So, yep, that's it. All right, guys, give me a second to get y'all positioned. Okay, so I got wire 1, wire 2. Oh, come on, you little bastards. There we go. You want to pull... Oh, y'all can't even see. What the shit? There we go. Alright, so you want to pull these wires through and plug them in on the outside. Make sure everything is facing accordingly. Everything just snaps back into place. Alright, and that sits, that's all nice and snug back in there. I already popped this back into place, so we're good there. That's nice and sturdy. I need to order a new fuse door. I don't know about y'all, but my clips on the fuse door are all flimsy. So a lot of them, like if you see here, this plastic is weak. It's gonna end up eventually breaking, like this one did, and that one up top. So I think that I may have to order another one. I mean, for the most part, it does hold in place, so I'm content with that. I need to put my wires back up. There we go. All right, now we just got to get the side and then put the battery back on, and we should be good to go. Oh, then we'll turn on the vehicle, turn the steering wheel, and put these other two screws back in. Okay, what goes where? And two of my washers. So these washers are supposed to go on here, but when I took this off, this washer came off, and I tried and tried and tried to get the washer to go back on, but it did not, and it happened only to 2 screws. So I just said, the hell with it. I don't have time, I'm running out of sunlight, and I gotta get this job done. Alright, time to power drill this thing. Alright, that's on. And now, this goes back into place. And last but not least, I gotta connect the battery back up. That's sizzled. I was probably wondering the hell are those additional wires on my positive. This one's for my amp, and it's the amp. It goes all the way back. It's got a little fuse block here, and that travels all the way to the trunk. This is my size 0. It goes from the alternator all the way to the battery. Nice little upgrade if you guys are into car stereos and amps and all that fun jazz and subwoofers. You'll definitely at least want to upgrade this. It's to a size 0, so feed it all the voltage that it can get. Alright guys, moment of truth. I only got to put in 2 more screws, which are right there back in the steering wheel. So I'm going to start it up, and hopefully everything's plugged in and there's no crazy lights going off. Airbag doesn't blow up in my face. Hey, everything looks gravy. You hear, that's silky smooth. Oh yeah, that's like butter now. I don't hear that clunk 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 like I was hearing before. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. It doesn't feel like I need a freaking rack and pinion or inner tie rods or outer tie rods or something up with the freaking suspension. Oh yeah, that feels good. Alright, looks like I'll be doing this job at 184,000 miles if I still own this vehicle. Just kidding. Maybe. Who knows? Alright. See that screw right there? We're going to have to screw those back in. So, you guys are kind of resting on me, so it might get a little squirrely. Good grief, that doesn't feel right. I don't know, that feels weird. Feels really weird. Maybe that's it. Yeah, that doesn't feel right. I'm gonna try the other hole and see if that's better. It doesn't move. Who knows? Who knows? Come on, get on there, screw. Thank you. Alright, let's try it over here. Swear to God, I don't remember them being this damn tough to take out, but whatever, it's going in, so fudge it. And these are the only screws I did not mix up because I was like, nope. Belongs to the steering wheel. Alright, that one's in. Let's put this one in. make sure all my stuff works. Everything's all good, all copacetic. Turn that back off. I'm guessing that's just the way it's designed. Man, these things get super tough. God almighty. I hit this one more time. Alright. We fixed our problem. You don't hear that thing anymore after wiggling my steering wheel. Remember, we would hear it going back to the left. So this thing feels solid. Feels good. Okay guys, that is how you change out the steering flexible column, or maybe it's called flexible steering. Oh yeah, it's called, that's how you change out the flexible steering column on a 2014 Kia Cadenza. If you got any questions, comments, criticisms, please leave them down in the description. As always guys, if y'all haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. If y'all like this video, smash that like button. If you don't like it, hit the dislike. But I'm hoping this helps somebody out there, because I've been at this for months. I was this close from ordering a rack and pinion and having it put on, because I wasn't going to do it. Not a rack and pinion. It requires you to jack up the whole entire vehicle, lower the subframe. I'm not doing all that. Nope. I really thought it was my inner tie rods. Turned out it's not my inner tie rods. It's not my outer tie rods. All it was that flexible steering coupler was shot to poop. So now that's all squared away and taken care of. I now have a smooth steering wheel. No sounds there, just me rocking this steering wheel back and forth. No clunking sound. But yeah, sounds good. So, like I said, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe already. And till next time, guys, please, peace.